Parece que eu tô ao vivo então. Ok. Tá, você tá conseguindo me ouvir direitinho? Minha voz tá alta, ela tá baixa, como é que tá? Porque eu abaixei bem pelo OBS. Aí eu não sei como é que ela tá agora.
Já viu o arco-íris? Tá preparado pra lá?
Tô em live. Tá, agora tá me ouvindo. Inclusive até quando eu não tô falando nada tem barulho. Eu tô falando, falei muita coisa. Você tá me ouvindo agora, tem que tá me ouvindo agora. Tá do jeito que tava antes. Tá, então show. Vieram me dar a cal aqui. Eita, o microfone se suicidou. Vieram me dar a cal aqui de que tá com arco-íris pica. Deixa eu ver. Não sei onde ele tá. Talvez esteja na sala. É que tá chovendo. O arco-íris está bem bonito, pra falar a verdade, hein? Gostei bastante. É porque eu não tô no jogo, fofa. Tá. Tá vendo alguma coisa agora? Ah. Você queria foto. Que isso? Nessa foto que tu mandou ainda tá com arco-íris duplo. Foda. Aqui tá um normal. Bom, vamos começar aqui. Eu pensei que você tava falando da live, porra.
What seems to be the trouble?
A witness claims to have seen you consorting with an enemy of the city.
What? Me? Consorting? Preposterous.
When was the last time you saw or spoke with Ezio Auditore?
Who?
Non fare il finto tonto! We know you were close with the family. Perhaps this will help to clear your head. Ready to talk? What about now?
Tá descendo a porrada no Da Vinci, viado. Eu tenho que matar esse cara.
Ready to...
Você consegue me ouvir?
Grazie,
enquanto
Ezio.
tem-
Sorry about that. I've grown accustomed to their abuses. What of the body? Bring it inside and put it with the others. Others? The city gives them to me for research.
É possível, cara. Você definitivamente tá com problema na região. Mas é bem provável que seja uma questão aí de Twitch também.
Over there. See? Like it never happened.
Thank you, Leonardo. For everything.
Anytime. And remember, if you find more of those strange pages, bring them to me. Should they contain new designs, I will upgrade your blade as well.
Of course. Now, I really should be getting back to Paola.
Porgile I miei omaggi.
Bom, seguinte. A live aqui começa um pouquinho depois de onde a outra terminou. Porque deu aquele bug que tinha ficado travado na tela, mas não travou. O jogo queria que eu abrisse aqui essa configuração aqui. Só que ele não me disse. Ele não me diz o número do botão que ele quer que eu aperte.
Dio mio, my apologies, sir. I'll get out of your way.
Ele simplesmente
I may be
mostra
expensive,
cores.
but my goods are worth the extra quattrini.
E aí,
I've never
por cor, não
smoked
tem como
short
saber qual que é
The
R1, tá
citizens
ligado?
of Pisa have held a mass
Daí-
demonstration, once again sending Firenze a
Eu
message of
acabei por achar que o jogo havia travado. Mas aí depois que eu apertei o R1 e que eu selecionei a lâmina oculta, o jogo saiu daquela tela travada na cara do Ezio. E aí ele voltou. E aí a cutscene, esse guarda batendo na porta da casa do Leonardo da Vinci, pede pra ele acompanhar até o lado de fora. E E aí depois...
I've great metal work here.
Fora,
Has anyone seen my assistant? He was right
ele
here.
pede pro Leonardo da Vinci falar e começa aquilo ali que você viu. Aí ele diz que não conhece o Ezio, que não sei o quê. E cara, eu acho que eu botei o meu computador, né, o monitor de volta em 60 Hz. E mesmo assim não voltou a bugar que nem tava na primeira live. Então que bom. Que bom mesmo. Mas depois eu vou conferir, porque eu não tenho certeza se eu botei mesmo ou não. Eu vou pegar uma graninha. O bagulho doido é para deixar, tá, filhão?
Today's horror stories. The short supply of wheat from this year's harvest has pushed the price of seeds to flourish a hundredweight.
Tranquilidade no olhar de quem joga um jogo muito melhor do que o Assassin's Creed 1. Não que seja difícil. Mas, porra.
Life expectancy? About 5 more minutes out of wait.
Não, não foi bom naquele dia não. O flickering acontece em muito jogo. Parece que tem uma página.
Damn! On him!
Vergogna!
Merda! Cazzo! Cazzo!
Tutti pazzi! Got to get back home!
Dannazione! Too hot for me!
Nem que ele podia deixar eu pegar a espada do chão, né?
Why are the guards unable to contain the violence?
A message from the Arte della Lana.
Walk away. There's something ail you never sell, so.
The masters of the guild
Yes. To remind all earnest Christians of the need for charity.
Madre
in
Santa,
hard
preserve me.
times.
I'm sorry, sir.
Offerings
I'm
to
going.
be brought directly to the priory entrance, all days save feast days.
That's a curious little about.
Dinheiritos. Tô tentando chegar na missão, mas aparece um monte de coisa pra fazer.
Why serve with mercenary condottieri who uphold the order of
Vai ficar
the
difícil.
Stati attenti. Next week's public mass with the cardinal will have to be cancelled due to a small outbreak of plague.
Bugadinha aí.
Pray for his recovery and the confinement of the Dread Death to the small, unimportant.
Pelo menos ele não tomou dano com essa quedinha de nada. Eu gostaria muito de ver o Ezio treinar, velho. Porque ele simplesmente colocou essa roupa e ainda não sabe de porra nenhuma. Ele não faz ideia do que esteja acontecendo. E o que tudo indica, a filha dele morreu. Só tem a mãe e a irmã dele agora. E a gente ainda não as viu depois que ele chegou aqui.
Get down now! Raju, you won't run away this time!
Bem que ele podia pegar a espada do cara, né? Que ele consegue até interagir com ela, velho. Porra. Não é pedir muito. Não é pedir muito. Eu consigo lutear ele. Eu consigo interagir com o corpo. Eu não consigo pegar uma espada no chão que tem físico suficiente pra eu conseguir chutar ela. Eu sei que é tudo por causa do jogo. Ele ainda não tá preparado pra espada. Que vai ter coisa ainda antes de ganhar a espada e blá 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 blá. Mas porra, não faz sentido, né? Porque quando ele pegou a roupa, ele tinha uma espada. Não, eu queria que
You were
passasse
gone for quite a while.
Leonardo likes to talk.
That he does. But I trust he did more than talk. I've given you the skills. Leonardo's given you the blade. All that remains is the deed.
Where can I find Uberto?
According to my girls, he'll be attending an unveiling tonight of Verrocchio's latest work. It will be held at the Santa Croce cloister.
Watch over my mother and sister while I'm away.
Of course, Ezio. As if they were my own.
Claro que eu vou aceitar. O maluco que matou minha família eu não vou botar pra rodar? É óbvio que eu vou. Esse aí não acorda amanhã não.
Wow, he's got a sharp tailor. Wait a minute.
Never seen
That
him
hood.
before.
Oh, isn't that
impressive? Direct?
I'm happy.
I'm sure.
Whoa, it's a novel way to get about, I suppose.
Ela não me deu habilidade nenhuma nessa mulher. Ela simplesmente me ensinou a me camuflar com as pessoas. Só isso. O jogo me apresentou uma mecânica por ela. Mas treino mesmo pro boneco não teve.
Again with this?
You have overstepped your bounds, Uberto.
Who are you to speak of bounds? You, who have crowned yourself Lorenzo di Medici, Principe of Firenze.
I've done no such thing.
Of course not. Ever innocent. How convenient. At least now, we see how far your reach extends, which is to say, nowhere at all. It has proved a valuable lesson for me and my allies.
Yes. Your allies, the
Parece
Pazzi.
muito pai.
Is that what this is about?
Be careful with your words, Lorenzo. You might attract the wrong sort of attention.
Parece demais.
Go back down, or I shoot. You're not allowed up here.
Raju, get him! There!
Had a student kill some of.
Tudo bem. Não sabia. Tá. Beleza. Falei, só ia usar esse daqui se fosse encarnação do Deus. E é o caso, é exatamente isso que está acontecendo. Eu só estou usando essa habilidade porque é encarnação do Deus.
Healing services for all the gods' flock.
Esses dois aqui. Pode dar uma sensação.
Well now, what's he doing? Well now, what's he doing?
I get tingles just watching him. Oh, say, you want to know
Has anyone
looking for
seen
a
my
good time?
thing? Looking for a good time?
Oh dear.
Have you gentlemen found
My
the
love.
best ladies in all the città?
What a lovely smile.
Zodino Gonfaloniere. To you as well. I trust you're enjoying yourselves.
Indeed, a nice distraction from that nasty business with the Auditore family.
And to think I once thought of Giovanni as a brother.
Don't blame yourself. How could you have known what evils he had?
I say we strike that traitor's name from the record books. Let history forget he ever even existed.
Yes, I should. If you'll excuse me for a moment.
Uberto! A moment of your time?
You! You would have done the same. To save the ones you love.
Yes, I would. And I have. The Auditori are not dead! I'm still here! Me! Ezio! Ezio Auditore! I see you! Stronzo!
Tem um nível de garoteada. Porra.
I hope you are.
State attenti tutti! Today's top stories. The short supply of wheat from this year's harvest has...
That could be a man.
Eccolo! Get him!
How do I know him from?
Now! On him!
Eu nunca consigo escapar, né?
Yes, that face will please me.
Eu não ia ter que me preocupar com isso se ele não anunciasse pra Deus e o mundo que era ele.
Let's
dance.
Santo Croce! Please preserve me! Run! Via! Madness! Você voltou. Já matei o cara. Tô demorando aqui porque tô recebendo mensagem, mas já tô voltando aqui pra base.
Lovely. I guess.
I think it's best I leave Firenze.
Where will you go?
My uncle Mario owns a villa near Monteregioni.
You're still a wanted man, Ezio.
What would you have me do then?
I've seen posters all across the district. Tearing them down will help the city forget your face. No doubt the heralds also incite the public. Bribe them, and they'll speak of other things. Or you could hunt those who bear false witness against you. They traded dignity for coin. Their loss would not be mourned. Do any of these things, and you should be free to leave.
I've added a program for tracking notoriety. This little meter will help you know how far you are between notorious and incognito. This will help you know if you should watch your actions. It'll also tell you if the notoriety level is part of Ezio's memory or not.
Where do you think he's from? Napoli?
Oh no!
Now! Whatever this is about, leave me out of it, please!
Leave this place! As you value your life!
Hey, let go of me!
May a blessed trip succeed. Bravo, ragazzi.
Let me go!
Leave this place!
Leave
You value your life!
Definitely time to leave!
Oh no!
Sweet lady, protect me! Murderer! Murderer!
É sério, duas coisinhas já estão o suficiente pra eu voltar pra lá? Eu tirei um cartaz e matei um cara. Já é o suficiente pra eu diminuir a notoriedade, tá bom.
Bentornato, Ezio. Were you successful?
Yes. Madre?
Ezio! Where have you been? They wouldn't let us leave. And Mother, oh, she hasn't spoken a single word since we left the house. Father will need to sort things out. Where is Father? And Federico? And Petruccio? Hmm?
Something's happened.
What do you mean? No, it's impossible.
Claudia,
No.
I did everything I could, Piccina. Listen, right now what matters is getting us all someplace safe. But to do that, I need you to stay focused. Do you understand? Good. Will you watch over Mother for me? Then we are ready. Thank you again for everything.
Stay safe, Ezio. Stay vigilant. I suspect the road ahead is yet long.
All right, this way.
Creio eu que elas não tenham habilidades de parkour. Então eu vou ter que ir pelo chão.
Do you require a medical assistant?
Salute.
Me ajuda a levar exatamente onde eu Sto completamente
Salutatemi, mi è servito.
aparentemente
Spera chiusa campione and passes by. Make our life joy and shine in the sky. Good cheer, let us now show our respect. Come amici, genuflect. che diavolo deve se?
I'll sing a different song, I promise.
Oh, Ali.
Oh, you!
Certo, voglio avanti.
Did you see what
Can't be
happened?
away too long, no?
Do you want to
have
see
no
my
business
scar?
here.
I got it from a real stronzo just like you.
Ciao, bello.
As I hammered him to a tree.
Looking for a dime?
You have to have a nice set of boots. Running them through and baking them.
Passamos.
How could this have happened to us?
I don't know.
Stay here.
Ah, fica todo mundo.
This way.
Caralho, a Glória deu um empurrão na prostituta, mano.
Will we ever be back?
I don't know.
Estamos cheios.
Let's
What will
go.
happen to our house?
I don't know.
Were they given a proper burial?
Yes, they were.
Legal, todo mundo simplesmente desespawnou nessa porra.
We should be close.
Grazie a Dio.
Essa daqui eu não tenho nenhuma opção de não fazer, porra.
Paulinho.
Ele me deu a opção de aceitar. Mas agora ela escolheu.
Buongiorno, Ezio. How could you leave a Firenze without saying a proper goodbye?
Ezio!
What do you want, Vieri?
So many things. A larger palazzo, 2 new steeds, a prettier bride. Oh, and yes, your life. My condolences for the loss of your father and brothers. What will happen now that there's no one left to help you? I have such wonderful things in store for your mother and sister. I grow tired of this game. Finish him, and do not spare the women. What sorcery is this?
Not sorcery, boy. Skill.
Show yourself!
As you wish. Here, use this.
Kill them! Kill them all! There!
He's bolting! Stop him! Reputation before hanging from the seniority.
You have my thanks.
Keep the sword, Ezio.
Do I know you from somewhere?
Don't you recognize me? It's a me, Mario!
Isso aí.
Uncle Mario?
Isso aí é uma
It's
referência.
been too long,
justamente ao
Nipote.
jogo do Mario.
Far too long. I heard what happened in Firenze. Terrible. Come, let's get you all away from here.
O Mario sempre fala, It's a me, Mario.
So, tell me everything.
They executed father for treason. Federico and Petruccio too. And they came for me.
Do you know why?
I have no answers, Uncle. Only a list of names taken from a man who wished me dead. I still can't believe they are gone.
Don't worry. We will make sense of this.
I wish I shared your optimism.
Come on, keep pace. We're almost there. I think you will find much to like in Monteriggioni.
I thought Monteriggioni was an enemy of Firenze.
For now. Next year it will be its friend, the year after its enemy again, and on and on. I cannot keep track, so I have stopped trying. These are honest, hard-working people. Our shops may only carry simple goods, but they're well-made and dependable. There is a chapel here, too. The Prete seems a nice enough fellow, but I've never been much of a believer.
Did you know the Villa Auditore is almost 200 years old? It was built by my great-grandfather, a strange man who carried all kinds of secrets. Keep your eyes open, and you might discover a few of them yourself.
With all the fighting that's been going on, this place has started to get a bit rough around the edges. I wish I could do something about it, but I just don't have the time or money to fix things up. Guess that's life, huh? Here we are. Casa Dolce Casa. So, what do you think?
It's most impressive, Uncle.
She's seen better days, I suppose. Believe me, I'd have her shining again if only I had the time. Now that you have had the tour, Nipote, you should go and outfit yourself. My men in the market are expecting you. Return here when you're finished, and we'll begin.
Begin? Begin what?
I thought you'd come here to train.
No, Uncle. I came here to escape Firenze. And I intend to take my family further still.
But what about your father? He'd want you to finish his work.
What work? My father was a banker.
Wait, he did not tell you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ma che me combini, Giovanni? Where to even begin? Go and fetch the gear in the market. It will give me time to think. But that's that. We'll talk more later.
Some spending money should you need it. And if you find yourself in need of rest, I've prepared a room for you on the top floor of the villa.
Me deu grana pra caralho. Eu queria um tio que me chega assim. Toma aí. 2.000 florins. De gracinha. Porque sim.
I suppose you only appear to be calm.
Only the height of the smithy arts are available here. No need to be. You should feel better now. Take care.
Tá, beleza, tem que comprar mais o que agora? Ah, as facas arremessáveis estão aqui.
Well, please be careful, amigo.
Tenho mais do que 4
Such
opções.
unbelievable prices I have for you, stimatic cliente. You will say I am quite...
E com isso não acontece o erro de eu selecionar uma arma e jogar uma faca arremessável. Porque é outro selecionável.
Don't worry. We're only staying here for a little while.
I don't like it here. I want to go home.
I know.
Nossa, puta diálogos foda. Tá, deixa eu ver por onde que é a entrada desta merda. Ah, eu tentei vir por aqui, mas era só seguir em frente.
Salute, uncle. I did as you asked.
And quickly too, ben fatto. Now, let's teach you how to fight.
No. As I said, we are leaving.
Ezio, you barely held your own against Vieri. You won't survive a week on the road. If you want to leave, so be it. But at least do so armed with the skills and knowledge necessary to defend yourself. If not for me, for your mother and sister.
Fine.
Ottimo.
Vamos lá. Queria treinamento? Tá aí treinamento.
You can swing a sword, to be sure, but offense alone will not carry a battle. You must survive long enough to strike. I will teach you how to dodge.
You said my father was more than just a banker.
No use dancing around it, I suppose. Your father was an assassin, Ezio.
I told you before. My father was a paper pusher.
No. He was born and bred to kill.
I find this difficult to believe.
What of the list you carry? Do you think it's merely a catalogue of debts? It holds the names of those responsible for your father's murder. Bene. I've taught you how to avoid your enemy's attacks. Now you'll learn how to turn them to your advantage.
All this talk of assassins and Templars, it reeks of fantasy.
Like something from an old parchment covered in arcane writing, perhaps?
How did you know?
You have your father's blade. I figured you have the codex page he was holding as well.
Codex?
See, a guide to the inner workings of the Order. Origin, purpose, and techniques. Our creed believed. The father believed the Codex contained a powerful secret. Something that would change the world. Perhaps it That's why they came for him.
Non ce la fai a colpirmi, eh? Che c'è? Aspetti il permesso.
Isso serve pra quê? Eu só fico provocando
You're
ele.
making fine progress, Ezio. Today I'm going to teach you how to position yourself in battle. Where you stand and how you move can make all the difference. Don't think I haven't seen you picking apart my library. I trust you believe me now?
Yes. My father was an assassin. But why the need for such secrecy?
Are you familiar with the Templars? One of several knightly orders formed during the Crusades. History teaches they were disbanded nearly 200 years ago in France. Only they weren't. Merely pushed underground, where they continued their nefarious work.
What work?
The Templars seek dominion over man, and we, the assassins, are sworn to stand against them.
Was Uberto one of them?
Yes.
And the other names on my father's list?
Templars as well.
That means Vieri.
Just like his father, Francesco. Likely the entire Pazzi family.
Would explain many things.
Well done, Nipote. You've really come into your own.
Thank you, Uncle, for all you have given me.
Your family. Such is my duty and my desire.
I'm glad you had me stay.
Good. You've reconsidered leaving.
We sail for Spain in 3 days.
But Nipote, I have given you these skills that you might be better prepared to strike against our enemies.
And if they find me, I will.
You want to leave, Ezio? To throw away everything your father fought and died for? To deny your heritage? Fine. Come vuoi. Arrivederci e buona fortuna.
Uncle, wait! Why is he so upset?
How can he not be? Vieri's been harassing us ever since you first arrived. To be expected, I suppose, given his heritage.
Porra, o cara nasceu pra ser assassino. Assim como o pai dele foi. Assim como o tio é. Assim como o avô dele deve ter sido. Como o bisavô dele deve ter sido.
Where is everyone?
They ride for San Gimignano to slay that snake, Vieri.
I wish to join them.
You'll find what you need at the stables.
Tá lá em cima. Ok. Ok, né? Eu virei mesmo.
Ezio, look at her. I still can't get her to talk. She spends all day and night in front of those feathers Petruchio used to collect. She can't let them go. I don't know what to do.
Don't worry. She'll come back to us. I know it.
tipo aquela descidinha do Castelo do Almoalim. Ele não sobe pedra. Ele pode escalar a porra de um edifício inteiro. Ele não pode escalar uma pedra.
Ezio, what are you doing here?
Taking responsibility. Vieri troubles you because of me.
Vieri troubles us because he's a Templar, and we are assassins.
Either way, I wish to help.
Va bene. Then listen close. First, we must find a way inside the city, though it seems Vieri expects us. He has sealed the gates and sent his men to guard them. Fortunately for us, the city is larger than his host. The southern gate suffers for it, so this is where we'll strike. Pronti?
Tem nem que pensar muito não, filhão. O bagulho é doido e a parada é chata. Só vamos, cachorro. Só vamos. Falou, Mario. Eu sou mais rápido que o Mario.
All right, Ezio. Here's how it is going to work. My men and I will distract the guards. Once we have engaged them, get yourself over the wall and find a way to open the gate. Take these throwing knives. Use them to dispatch the archers.
I'm ready when you are.
Then let us begin. Al attacco!
Down! Now! Cazzo!
What are you afraid of? Not sure we sides with those most deserving, yes? What is this?
I've been a good woman.
Well done, Ezio. We're in. This way, men! I want you to distract those guards and keep them from raising the alarm. Hopefully it will buy me enough time to find and silence Vieri.
Va bene.
Wait, Nipote. Take a few of my men with you, just to be safe. Come join me once they're dealt with.
What's Vieri up to now?
No one knows, but something has him on edge. How else to explain all the patrols?
I'll signal again when you should follow.
Instead, he's turned us into nursemaids. And why?
Shooting his mouth off again, no doubt.
I've great
Angering
metal
the wrong
work
sorts
here.
of people. And so now, we pay
Has
the
anyone
price.
seen my assistant? Here you go,
Or
sir.
do you want to strike
Mention me
before
to
him
your
like
amici.
Bernardo was?
I heard Vieri took his eyes.
I'd like to keep mine. So let's end this conversation.
Vamos ver o que é essa faca aqui.
They'd have run.
Gostei. Mas eu vou comprar mais, né? Vale a pena. Não, no outro eu tinha 4.
Pleasure, signore. Return anytime.
Esquerda, direita, cima e baixo.
There, get him!
Bobby! First round is on me!
Ezio! Your uncle's under attack and needs help. Go to him.
Ah, Niccolo, there you are. It seems my plan is in something of a snag. Vieri's men ambushed us, and now we got our hands full. My brothers and I will deal with these jobs. I want you to go on ahead and root out that snake. See that justice is done.
Now you die!
Ah, eu já levei quase todo mundo pra eles mesmo. Ah, já estamos aqui, né? A missão não tem tempo. Aí a gente dá aquela levada aqui na graninha, porra. Eu não mandei subir não, velho. Tá cheio de tesourinho. Eu espero que não, de verdade.
It's settled. Vieri, you will remain here to coordinate the mercenary. Francesco will organize our forces in the city and send word when it's time to strike. Jacopo, your job is to calm the citizens once the deed is done.
What of that ubriacone Mario? He continues to harass my forces, and I fear he'll discover what we intend.
He's always been trouble. Just like that bastardo brother of his.
Then let me reunite them, Father.
There will be plenty of time to clean up the Rifiuti when we're finished.
Era esse cara que tava
Now,
na casa do...
is there anything else?
do maluco que a gente
Muy
chamou.
bien. May the Father of Understanding guide you.
May the Father of Understanding guide you.
Comandante! Comandante!
What?
Mario Auditore has invaded the city. He comes for you.
Then let's not keep him waiting.
A galera só tá acontecendo aqui.
I've been looking forward to this for a long, long time.
Eu queria matar ele na frente.
What are you and your allies planning? Is this what my father discovered? Is this why he was killed?
I'm sorry. Were you hoping for a confession?
Pezzo di merda! Vorrei solo che avesse sofferto di più! Hai avuto la fine che meritavi! Spero che
Enough, Ezio! Show some respect.
Respect? After all that's happened, do you think he would have shown either of us such kindness?
You are not Fieri. Do not become him. Che la morte ti dia le pace che cercavi. Requiesca in pace. Take this. Read it when you have the time. Our work here is finished. Let us return to the villa.
Podia voltar pro presente agora. Tava bom de voltar no presente.
And here he is, our campione Ezio.
Oh, hey, Ezio! I see you wasted no time starting the celebration.
And why not? You've done us a great service, Nipote. With Vieri dead, La Toscana will grow quiet once more. Do you know what that means?
Basta lavorare.
Si passa tutto il giorno a bere.
E a puttane. What? It's true.
Come, Ezio, walk with me.
Yes, uncle. The Pazzi answer to another. Spaniard.
He is Rodrigo Borgia, one of the most powerful men in all of Europe, and leader of the Templar Order.
Which makes him responsible for the murder of my father and brothers.
Yes, and he will kill you too, given the chance.
Then I must stand against him if I wish to be free. But not until every other Templar has fallen to my blade. Father's list will guide me.
Where will you go next?
Firenze. Francesco de Pazzi will share the fate of his son.
A sensible next step. No doubt he intends evil for the city. All right, that's enough grim talk for one night. I'll be in my study if you need me.
I shall read the letter my uncle gave me.
Show? E como é que eu faço isso?
Messer Francesco, I have done as requested and spoken with your son. I agree with your assessment, though only in part. Yes, Vieri is brash and prone to act without forethought. And he has a habit of treating the mercenari like playthings. I have received reports of at least 3 men being disfigured as a result. But I do not think him, as you put it, beyond repair. Rather, I believe the solution to be a simple matter. He seeks your approval, your attention. These outbursts of his are a result of insecurities born out of a sense of inadequacy. He speaks of you often and fondly, and expresses a desire to be closer to you. So, if he is loud and foul and angry, I believe it is simply because he wants to be noticed. He wants to be loved. Act as you see fit on the information I've given you here. But I must ask that we end this correspondence. Were he to discover the nature of our conversations, I fear what might become of me. Yours in confidence, Fra Giocondo.
Ok. Vamos falar com o Oni agora.
Look familiar?
Other codex pages.
Yes. Your father managed to find and translate a few before he...
Here.
This is not your father's work. Someone else has translated it.
Leonardo da Vinci, a friend.
Do you see the way the words cross from one page to the next?
There is something underneath it all. Some kind of map. Where is it supposed to lead?
Your father and I managed to make out bits of a prophecy scrawled across these pages. It was written by an assassin like us, who long ago held a piece of Eden. His name was Altair. He spoke of something powerful and ancient hidden beneath the land.
What is it?
What indeed? Solving that little mystery is exactly why we collected these pages.
Then let me help. Each time I take on my father's work. All of it. I start with the page I took from Vieri. Leonardo will decode it for us.
Bene. Return here when time permits, and we'll add it to the wall.
Ah, eu tenho que sincronizar, né? Eu fico pensando, e se eu já tivesse decidido vir aqui? Como é que ia ficar essa parte? Ele simplesmente ia pular? Só tem um outro aí. bom. Tamo aí, né? Vou pegar aqui as páginas. Vou pegar aqui. Ó. Não deixou passar o quê?
I think you must have mistaken me for someone else.
Is he an entertainer of some kind?
Life expectancy?
Eu não consigo perceber o que eu falei na tua frase. Nada conversa feijoada. Fica pra próxima.
I may be a bit disorganized, but I do know my smithing.
Hey, spare a thought for others, my teacher.
Ai, cadê a última página? Ah, mas isso aqui a gente pega do mesmo jeito, né? Vamos parar aqui pra pegar ali, aquele tal de ponto lá. Olha o planeta aqui. Não há toda a destruição de Plutão, não. Tem mais algum lugar alto para subir aqui que vai liberar a vista? Porque eu não consigo achar outra página. Ah, tá cá longe, viado. Que merda. Ah, já que estamos aqui. Não é que tinha coisa aqui? Eu vim pra cá como? Na esperança desse cagador de pombo aqui. Dá pra sincronizar. Ok, não era isso que eu queria fazer não, tá? Mas se deu certo, velho. Ezio não tem cu, não tem medo de porra nenhuma, não morre com queda. Mané, ele fez parkour no cavalo.
Come. That's better for now. But prevention is the best.
I'm sure I have just what
I'm sure. Ele literalmente subiu. Deve ser pra subir mesmo. Dois baús. Vamos dar aquela rouba. Se a casa é minha, eu não tô roubando. E é dos auditórios.
Salute, Claudia.
Our uncle is un mostro. This is outrageous.
What's happened?
He's making me work. If Father was here, I'd never be stuck behind a desk like this.
And what are the terms of this supposed enslavement?
Since someone decided we're going to stay here, Zio Mario suggested we try and find the money to repair the villa. Problem is, there isn't any.
I bet I can bring in some money.
Oh, great. More work for me. Well, benissimo. If you start paying for improvements to the town, I'll keep track of them in this book. And since I have nothing better to do, I'll also make note of any objects you bring in from the outside. If you actually get this place up and running, travelers might visit and spend money. Although I doubt anyone will want to come this far out of the city. But if they do, I'll keep the money we make in this chest. You're going to have to show up to take it to the bank yourself. Because when it gets full, I'm just going to take the extra cash for myself. Capito?
Deal.
Caralho.
Buongiorno. Is there something wrong?
Ser Mario hired me to deal with this mess, but I'm an architetto, not a miracle worker. Without money, I can't fix any of these buildings.
And if someone brought you money?
Then we'd be in business. You must be Ser Ezio. Am I right?
Uncle! I like this architetto!
He gets very observant when he can smell mud.
If you want to fix up this town, I'm going to need it. I have a price list here for new shops and renovations. Just bring me gold, make a choice, and I'll begin at once. If I build you a shop, you, as the landlord, can purchase goods there at lower rates. If you invest more money in the shop, you get an even greater discount. As for renovations, well, you'll be bringing the town and villa back to life. As Ser Mario tells me, that was very important to your great-great-grandfather. Plus, when you buy shops and renovations, you'll be increasing the number of people who visit, causing your income to increase. So, let's take a look, shall we?
Buon viaggio!
Tá. Eu posso vir aqui e gastar meu santo dinheirinho com eles. Contudo, todavia, entretanto, a live de hoje se encerra por aqui. A vida é uma caixinha de surpresas. Ficaremos por aqui e até a próxima live, podendo ser na Twitch ou aqui, dependendo de como a Twitch estiver. Mas eu também gostei de fazer live no YouTube. É bom